He spent his whole life chasing money but forgot the people who loved him. He believed success was everything and promised himself that one day his family would live a perfect life. He lived in a busy city where every morning started with noise, traffic, and pressure. He woke up early every day and left the house without breakfast. He told himself today is another step towards success. Days turned into months and months turned into years. His life became a routine of work, emails, meetings, and endless pressure. He kept running after money and promotions. He kept telling himself he is doing it all for his family, but slowly he stopped being part of their life. At home, his wife waited for him with hope in her eyes. His child kept asking when he would come to play or sit with him. He always replied with the same words that he is doing all this for them. But he never realized that love does not survive on promises alone. It needs time, presence, and attention. At first, his family tried to understand him. His wife ate dinner alone in silence every night. His child slowly stopped running to the door when he came home. The house that once echoed with laughter became quiet. But he never noticed because his mind was always somewhere else. It was always on targets, numbers, and future goals. Years passed like this, and he finally achieved what he called success. He had money, respect, and a high position in his company. People called him successful and admired his lifestyle. But inside his home, everything was broken. One night, his wife looked at him with tired eyes and said she feels alone even when he is right next to her. She told him their child needs a father, not gifts. He stayed silent because for the first time he had no answer. Deep inside, he believed success would fix everything later, but later never arrived. One morning, he woke up and the house was empty. His family was gone. On the table, there was a note. It said they could not wait anymore. In that moment, his world stopped. The money he worked for suddenly felt meaningless. The house he built felt like an empty shell. Silence filled every corner. For the first time in years, he had no meetings to attend and no calls to answer. But that silence was louder than anything he had ever heard. Days turned into weeks. His work started falling apart. The company that once praised him started losing trust in him. Eventually, he lost his job. He tried calling his wife again and again, but there was no response. He tried reaching his child, but there was only silence. The life he built started collapsing piece by piece. Now he sits alone in the same house that once felt like success. He remembers every moment he missed. Birthdays he skipped and bedtime stories he ignored. Meals he rushed through. Hugs he refused because he was always busy. The truth finally hits him. Money can be earned again, but time with loved ones can never come back. One evening he walks outside and sits on a bench. He watches families passing by laughing together. Children holding their parents' hands. He feels regret deep inside his chest. His eyes fill with tears as he finally understands what he lost was not just people. It was the meaning of his own life. He whispers to himself that if he could go back, he would choose differently. He would choose dinner over deadlines. He would choose bedtime stories over business calls. He would choose love over endless chasing. But life does not go backward. It only moves forward. And now all he has left is the weight of a lesson learned too late.